Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us here on the Mountain Morning Show here in the Park City Television Studios. I'm joined now by Suni Woolstenhulme, our great friend, owner of Oil and Vinegar Junction. We're here in the kitchen set talking about kind of the newest fad in breakfast foods, right? Toast. I mean, it seems like it's not a fad because it's existed for so long, but people are kind of taking toast to different areas that it's never really been before, I guess you could say.
We're like glamming it up a little bit, right?
Okay.
And not only for a breakfast food, but becoming popular as like a bar food item, just something light.
So even late night snacks as well. So it's kind of reversing the role of the early morning toast and kind of applying it all throughout the day. There's your typical toasted jelly, but we're doing the complete opposite of that, and we're making something completely better.
We are doing something inspired by the spring we hope is coming.
Yeah, we hope, right? As we look outside right now at this gloomy conditions in the snow, but it is on its way.
Just something super, super light. So I just have some plain artisan style bread.
Okay, this is my first question. Do you think the quality of bread comes into play here? Do you think you need to get like an artisan bread rather than just a normal loaf of bread to get the full effect?
You know, this book that I have, it's a cookbook I have in my store that's all things toast, and they do spring, winter, you know, all different kinds of ideas. There is a place. Sometimes just for your traditional bread, depending on what you're putting on it and what you want to do. But definitely other times, like if the bread kind of is the highlight, then you really want something quality to help it shine.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we're just doing some toast, and I already made, this is a mixture, it's 4 ounces of goat cheese and then 2 ounces of cream cheese.
Okay.
And then about a tablespoon and a half probably of chives, and just mixed in that cream cheese because we want it to spread like beautiful and perfect. And then I have some edamame, and then just some radishes that we've just cut like little matchsticks, pretty much.
Diced,
and that's going to be our topping, just as simple as that. Honestly, it took me the longest to get the edamame out of the pod.
To get them out of the pod. That was the hardest part of this whole thing.
Totally. And so to that, we're just going to add just a tiny bit of vinegar.
Okay.
Not much, and give it a stir. Now, your vinegar, when it's working, it works like alcohol. It's gonna pull the juice out of your fruit or your vegetables. So sometimes you want it to sit early, right? And sweeten it and soften it, but we don't want our radishes to go soft. So this is something like you put the vinegar on and you're going to do right away. You're not gonna let it sit. So just as easy as that.
What vinegar did we use for this? Is this just a classic white vinegar?
Yep, just a straight white balsamic vinegar. No other flavor in it. We're keeping it pretty simple, and we're having fun with the salts today.
Perfect.
So it looks like our toast is done there.
About ready?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Do you want to spread?
Yeah, I'll spread. So the cream cheese and the goat cheese spread with the chives goes first?
Yep.
Okay, so just get a nice kind of, do I do just a thick or just a small spread
Not like too much, just in the middle. Go in the middle.
It's always good to find a balance in life, right?
Yeah. And then as soon as that's on, we're just gonna top it off with our little salad. That's so easy.
So very simple there.
And the great thing about this is it is so light. We're gonna do all of these because we're putting different salts on them.
That's right.
The great thing is, because this is so light, if you know, have a late lunch, but you need a little something.
Just something to get you through, right?
Yeah, till the next day, then this is perfect. Just enough to kind of please your palate and your tummy.
And it's a lot healthier than a bag of chips or something else, some other snack that we would probably turn to at that time of the day to get us through.
And easy.
And very easy, absolutely.
And I love the edamame mix with the radishes because the radishes have that crunch. But they're so silky and smooth in your mouth that the contrast of them is a lot of fun.
The textural contrast is good there.
I'm just spilling everywhere, but that's
so you said that this cookbook is available at your store as well, alongside all these great gourmet vinegars, oils, as well as the salts that we're about to use as well, correct?
They all are there. And right now, I have a semi-annual sale going, so everything's 20% off.
Oh, wow.
So if you haven't got yourself there at this point, or you need to restock, now's the time to do it. So As simple as that. And then we're just gonna finish it off with some, it's just a straight varietal olive oil, meaning it's not infused with any other flavor. You just get to enjoy the flavor of the olive itself.
Of the olive itself. Excellent.
And I picked the Greek Korniki that I carry.
Okay.
For whatever reason, I tend to lean to this in spring to early summer.
Okay.
It kind of has almost, I describe it as like a grassy or almondy flavor
so very
to it for
springtime
the olive.
flavors for sure.
And I think that's why I love it. So this is a smoked. You've been liking
great,
that.
yeah.
I'll let you go ahead and sprinkle it on that one.
And the flavor on this is just, I mean, you can smell it from over here, and it's smoked with alderwood, correct?
Yes, it's an alderwood smoked. I have cherry wood. I have a couple jars left of my bourbon barrel. And then just right over the top. And then to another one, this is cypress flake lemon.
Now
infused.
this one is really great as well. You put your nose to that and you get the really tart lemon right away. It's really great.
And cypress flake salt is awesome in the sense that it will give you a quick burst of salty flavor, but it doesn't linger on your tongue.
Doesn't overwhelm.
Salty.
Okay.
Like it just doesn't stay that way. And it maintains a little bit of a crunch to it.
Okay.
And so I really like that.
What do we have here? This third
And then
salt.
this is a fennel saffron.
Oh, wow.
Sea salt. So you get to have all sorts
I gotta
of
try
fun.
all of them now. Let's see.
With
This
all of
is
them.
the
That's your
alderwood
smoked.
smoked. Oh my goodness, honey. Wow.
Simple.
That white balsamic though, I like that the salt is really where a lot of the flavor is here. Mm-hmm. I mean, we get the great texture from the radish and the great texture from the edamame, but I like the fact that the oil and the vinegar are not taking away from it at all. I mean, there's background there, and you get a lot of that smokiness, and that's really phenomenal, really, really good.
And then the goat cheese just, I mean, it finishes it off perfect at kind of to the end. Having complicated food is totally fun sometimes. But sometimes too, just like as simple and as basic as you can go
Is the best.
is perfect
Absolutely.
as well. It's just as pleasing to your palate. And it really, keeping it so basic really lets you discover the salt and the difference in them
Okay,
and really, really enjoy them.
I thought the last one was really good, but
The
I gotta
lemon's
say
off the charts,
The lemon is
huh?
off the charts. It really, like you said, it's a big flake of salt, so you get a really big burst of flavor with a lot of that lemon in there as well.
It just
But
explodes
it's
in your
not
mouth.
overwhelming. It's not so salty that you're like, whoa, that's too much, right?
Yeah. And then just so quickly, like it clears so that you can enjoy the next bite again and get that explosion in your mouth all over again.
All over again. Sunny,
Love how it plays.
let's let them know where they can find you, where's your location, and how they can keep up to date with you online and everything like that. Well, I stuffed my face with this delicious stuff.
Yes. I am in Kimball Junction, so I'm just west of Smith's. I'm in the strip mall with the UPS store, Asian Full House Bistro, Tressa's Consign and Design. I'm tucked right in between the two of those. And then I can't remember what else you asked me now.
Online.
Yes, thank you. You can find me online at oilandvinegarjunction.com. And also, if you follow me on Instagram, I put my sales or different things that we're doing there when I get new items in. And I also am doing a YouTube channel where I just throw up recipes like this
excellent.
and just say, here's something easy and fun.
And
to
this
try,
is just literally not even a small taste of what she has in her store in terms of all the great oils and vinegars and salts that you have.
Yes.
I mean, it's more than I even knew existed. So if you want to learn something, definitely head over there as well. Sunny, thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining us. These are absolutely phenomenal. I fell in love with the lemon though. That one is really, really tasty. Head on over to Oil and Vinegar Junction. Maybe pick up yourself this On Toast cookbook so you can get yourself one of these recipes, but definitely head over there for the great oil and vinegar and the great salt as well. We'll be right back right here on the Mountain Morning Show. Don't go anywhere.